Do you see this luscious body and this like these sexy lips? Like I can get by like in a matriarchy. Like a
Oh, so
patriarchy,
wait a
not
minute,
so
wait a
much.
minute. Is what you're saying if it was all women in charge, your position would rise because of your raw sex appeal.
Yes.
So you would be treated as like a prize pig more so than now.
Exactly. I would get
Okay.
the best slop and I wouldn't have to do anything
I
except for
see,
just
I
like
see.
look
In
pretty.
in a world where all men are worthless, you'll rise to the top. We're back in the past, Jesse. Samurai time,
Hmm.
baby. I
Brave shine.
No, you can't sing it. You can't sing that. You're gonna get copyright striked.
All right.
At work, there's an old man that I work with who's like the stereotypical like Japanese dude who doesn't care because he knows he can't get fired and he's not gonna get
What
promoted.
lives in that? Hold on. What is that? It's like a little house for like goblins.
Oh, but it's connected to the inside.
Can you crouch? Can you crawl?
No, you can't. I think what we
Okay.
have here, Jesse, is there was like a Korean goblin living in here, but they've broken into the house to squat full time.
As kids, watch out. If you start to see a little hole appearing in your wall, get ready for an invasion. All right, go ahead.
But anyway,
Tell me about this old man.
But you hear like I finally realized like this guy, he is like who you want to be in life. And you see these people all the time in Twitter, like they just don't do work.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they
yeah,
know
yeah.
they can't get fired, so they just have no care about it.
He doesn't feel like dishonorable about it. He just doesn't give a fuck.
No, why am I worried about these guys?
You gotta
I've-
shake them.
I've killed so many people.
See what happens if you go up to them. Like, see. If
Oh,
you
now
just
we can
kill
go through the goblin hole.
Oh, oh, we're one step ahead of you, Type Moon.
But again, why
Yeah.
are we running? We don't have to
Do you
sneak.
call him Sensei?
No.
Does he sound like this guy?
No, he doesn't. There's one day I actually thought I saw him doing work, and I like looked at what he was doing in Excel, and he was just like graphing out like horse racing things because he likes to gamble, and he was trying to like figure out who to bet on. And I'm like, you fucker.
Oh no, this is a fucking degenerate.
No, horse racing is pretty big over here. But it's just anytime I see him now, I think of you, Jesse. Like this is what you would be if you were born a Japanese person.
I mean, I'm already living that lifestyle just as an American. But like,
I know, but it would be
it's good to
even
know there are
worse.
others out there. Okay, we're just gonna fight him anyway.
What is it? What are the buttons?
Do the fucking surfboard spell.
Okay, I can't because I'm not the servant. First of all.
I'm gonna say that every time. Yeah. Oh shit, we have magic. Oh, that's our healing spell.
I have like a dash though. Like what is my dodge? I don't remember what the button is.
Oh dude, that guy just does Noble Phantasm on me so hard.
We're gonna die, Jesse, because I don't remember how to avoid attack.
No,
oh, it's this
no,
button.
no.
It's this button. I got it.
Never say die.
Well, we need to.
Samurai
we need to-
never say die.
Oh, we can't. We just have to use.
Switch to your Earth stance. Eat your pickled daikon.
Jesse, you're not helping. You're giving bad advice.
Dad, I'm always your coach. Dude, this guy has so much health. Does the game actually just want to hit this man until his health goes all the way down? It looks like the little guys aren't responding. Oh baby, you stunned him.
I just gotta beat him up for a minute and kill him.
Nope. It's
Now I gotta
still
fight
breathing,
these
I
guys.
see it.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh no. This guy's like punching man. He doesn't need swords. Oh, I love it. He does like a samurai stomp. Man, I was actually doing a bit of like learning about samurai earlier this week.
Okay, what
Like,
have you
seen
learned?
any samurai? Like while you're in Japan?
You know,
Or not samurai.
you don't see too
No,
many
I
of
mean-
them anymore. I'm not sure what that's about.
I meant sumo wrestlers, not samurai.
Like professional sumo wrestlers? No, I
I don't
haven't.
know. Do you just see like large men?
I'm eating all our pickled daikon.
It does nothing. Oh my gosh. We'll have to get a crate of it next time we go to the store.
I mean, there are people that sumo wrestle, like, it's not... I've not gone to, like, the actual, like, big thing where it happens, no.
Yeah, when I go to Japan, Dan, I want to go to a sumo match. I guess I want to go to a horse race, too, now that I know about it.
Well, no. A horse race is a horse race. Like, there's nothing interesting there.
Yeah, but we could win some big yen.
We probably wouldn't, because you don't win generally, because it is a...
Ask your teacher, ask your friend. Like, we'll be like, we'll get the hustle, we'll get the download.
I don't know
just
how
be
I
like,
feel about the fact that he's become my teacher.
He is your sensei, Dan. He is what you should strive to be more like.
Wait, there it stands now. Oh, I thought the fight
Oh,
was
he
over.
drop kicked you. Just be like, you gotta be sneaky about it though. Like, just like one day, like walk in with like a horse shirt, like a horse, your like business horse attire. Maybe like dress like a cowboy hat, and be like, howdy, like, be like, you know me, I'm Dan from the United States. Like, I love me some horse racing.
No, in sumo, I mean, you have to come the right time of year for it.
You don't think you're gonna convince this guy that like you're secretly like a horse racing like cowboy?
No, I don't think I could convince him that I'm a horse racing cowboy.
What's happening? Who's this? It's Sonic. Jesus, Sonic. Our Lord and Savior. He's here.
Oh shit, they summoned Sonic.
Is it just this girl? Man, that haircut is just getting to me.
You don't like it, but I do.
I hate it. It looks so dumb. It doesn't look that bad in the cutscenes, but like in the pause menu or anytime his face is like hand drawn, it looks terrible.
Now I'm conflicted, Jesse, because I know who this is now that we're fighting, but I think I'll remain quiet.
Don't tell me. Is that a servant? What? Oh, it's hot sensei.
I don't think this man should not have had a hot sensei though, which is I'm not quite sure about how that's possible.
I don't know.
Because remember this, he was taught by the old man.
The old man that killed all the bandits.
Yes.
Here we go. We're about to get some like lore.
There's gonna be some weird fate shenanigans. I like how it's giving us a flashback of this. Like, it works well because it's been a long time since all this happened from our perspective, but for most people it would have been like 5 minutes ago.
You know the guy that's talking is walking in a circle right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like around you. Why he gives you the flashback. But
I really like that servant though, that we just fought at the end.
The one that's his sensei?
Yeah, I'm glad she's here.
Is this a smoking toad?
So wait a minute, is Sansa not the berserker?
This lady, this nice lady is the berserker?
Well, this nice lady I'm assuming is the master, and this is the berserker.
Miyamoto Musashi. Okay, so it's telling me who that is. Am I supposed to recognize that name?
Yes, because Miyamoto Musashi is the old man who adopted us and killed all the bandits.
Okay.
But this is the thing about this. In Fate, you can summon this version of Miyamoto Musashi from a different universe. This is like the time the different universe version.
The one where he's a sexy lady.
It kind of, but it's not even really him, just a very, very similar person.
The Faye is so stupid sometimes.
It is, but this is one of those weird ones where they didn't gender bend Musashi. He's still a dude, but then this is like the
saltiest version of himself.
This is
I guess it's not.
Except not, but yes, that version. Like in of all of the universes, there's one where he's a sexy anime girl, and she's from that one.
See, if I saw myself as a girl, it would definitely be the saltiest Jessie. But if I was a sexy like sword master that wore like knee highs, I'd probably be okay with that.
I mean, yeah, seems pretty happy.
I'm big into this girl. She's hot. That's secretly an old man.
But no, this one was never an old man.
But she knows. She has his memories.
No, she doesn't.
Well, how did she recognize him then?
Maybe she knew this version of him from her universe.
Where he's actually like a sexy cat.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I can't answer these questions. Now, Jesse, could you tell if your master turned into a sexy anime girl just from sword fighting a little bit?
Interesting. He's probably having some weird feelings. Yeah, we had to do a camera pan up the body there. He's like having some weird feelings about this. That's like saying, like, if Master Splinter, the Rat Man, like if in a different universe he was sexy, but you knew he was still a Rat Man. Like,
no, but he's not. But he wouldn't be because it's from a different universe. So that version of him was never a Rat Man. It's not like he transformed into this. It's a totally different person.
Then is everybody we've ever known, like we could say like, oh, in another universe they're like a horrible Rat Man, but like in this universe, like my girlfriend, like I love her, she's beautiful, but in another universe she's a horrible Rat Man. And then like
it could be, but then is that Rat Man still your girlfriend? No, because it's a different person.
He recognizes that woman? Or she recognizes him?
I don't think Saber would, because this Saber would have had to have been much older.
Oh, he doesn't understand what servants are. Okay. Is this the Smoking Toad? What? Is this the same lady? I called her the Smoking Toad. Do you not remember?
I thought in the last episode this lady like sicked Sanson on us.
Yeah, that's one, the Smoking Toad. That's
or maybe this isn't the Smoking Toad. This is just like the courtesan person.
So Samson isn't a berserker?
I don't know how that can be possible.
This girl, this very nice woman that has complete control of her faculties, is berserker.
That's what we've been told.
Okay.
But not all berserkers have like madness enhancement EX and can't talk, Jesse. Some of them are perfectly articulate.
You could tell she's a little edgy because her like little like kimono things like has some like frayed bits.
Yeah, usually she's a saber, but this is the berserker version, so it has to be a little bit crazier.
If I got berserker, and like there's no way I wouldn't add the madness enhancement. Like that just makes it all the better.
Sometimes.
Like why even get a berserker if you're not gonna have it like be crazy?
Just because they can still be really strong. You just have to have the mana to support them.
Oh, I have so much mana. I've been training my mana outlet for days, for years.
Your mana
I'm a
outlet?
master. Yeah.
I think
You know how, like,
Jesse,
Shiro-
you could supply a lot, but the quality wouldn't be very high.
You know, like Shiro goes out to his shed and like practices like putting his core together. You know,
Mhm.
I do that like twice a day, except in my bed.
I don't want to hear any more about this.
はいはいそこまで吉原に攻め込んできたマスターがひとまずお互いまあ顔わざわざ攻め込んできといてそれ詫びが欲しい詫びかそうさねせめて
No, don't tell her anything. I don't even know who this woman is.
正体明かすんだずいぶん真面目なお侍さん
Who's that?
That's the one that we were calling the Rin of the game.
Oh, it's a boy?
It's definitely a woman, but I'm assuming they're just referring to them as a man because they were a samurai, and a woman couldn't be a samurai.
ほら刀履いてるし
Yeah, unlike this one that I've summoned as my servant.
Well, this is from a different universe, a different person.
Samurai?
He's still a samurai.
そう見えるのか
I know, but I'm saying the master, you would assume, is a samurai in this world that they live in which she knows that they don't make women into samurai. If she then summoned a magical samurai from a different world, that would be a bit more like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But if
She
she
did summon a magic soul samurai.
I know, but my point is, Jesse, if she saw someone who lived in this physical world with her, she would assume, oh, that's probably a guy because they're a samurai, even if they were a woman.
I'm just saying she should have her worldview expanded a little bit here.
どうなんだいさて
It's 2024.
This,
Like women
this is
can be
someone
samurai.
that she didn't even meet either. It's like, yeah, this other master attacked me. It's like, oh, it's probably a dude, huh?
This is a good time to talk about the Barbie movie. So I just watched it and I did not think it was very interesting at all. It has a lot of weird messages about like sexism and things like that. And fragile masculine, like, you know, identity. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, all the Barbies, they have like their roles because they were created to have that role. Imagine like Dan, like you were Dr. Dan. Like you are going to be a doctor no matter what. You have to be a doctor. But the Kens are all just Ken. They don't have any roles. You don't get to see where they live. You don't get to see like anything about them. But that's kind of like the point, is like they're just Ken. Then the real Ken goes to the real world and finds out like he thinks men are like big into horses and and brewski beers and like I don't know. You get some weird ideas about like the patriarchy, and then he brings it back to Barbie Land. But then at the end, like it's supposed to be like a big resolve, but they're like, no, like you guys still don't get to be like in any sort of positions of power. You like don't deserve them. And I was like, that's really strange. It was just a strange movie that wasn't very interesting or funny.
I still can't believe that you saw that before you saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I still haven't seen all. I'm trying to go through like all the Oscars. It doesn't look like he's missing one.
I guess we don't. There might have been like a third. Oh, maybe a bigger one underneath the other two.
セイバー君もよく似てか似ていないと思うぞ指摘するのはそこな
Yeah, I mean, it's you. I don't know what to say to you about the Barbie movie of all things.
It was just kind of like a weird, I don't know.
But it's kind of like none of this really surprises me because it's like, okay, you went to see the Barbie movie.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. Like, I even started with my critique, like initially, like I don't think this is designed for me. Like this movie was not made for Jesse. And as somebody that doesn't mind, like the like the matriarchy. Like I would love it if women were in charge and just like kind of told me what to do, but like I could just kind of like leech off them. Like I would be totally okay with that. So I'm not saying like men in charge is always the way to go. Like I'd totally be fine with women be running shit. But as long as like I get to just chill.
What you're saying makes absolutely no sense.
What do you mean?
Jesse, if your whole point in this is that you're fine to just do what people tell you, why does it matter if it's women or men or a mixture of both telling you what to do?
Because I'm not interested in men in positions of power as much as I am women.
But it doesn't...
Because that doesn't help me at all.
How? Well, I don't understand.
Do you see this luscious body and this like these sexy lips? Like I can get by like in a matriarchy. Like a patriarchy.
So wait a minute. Is what you're saying if it was all women in charge, your position would rise because of your raw sex appeal?
Yes.
So you would be treated as like a prize pig more so than now.
Exactly.
Okay.
I would get the best slop and I wouldn't have to do anything.
I see.
look pretty.
In a world where all men are worthless, you'll rise to the top of this because of... Yeah, okay.
What are these guys talking about?
They're teaching him about command seals. We've really not been paying much attention to this conversation.
We don't need to. We're fate experts.
Yeah.
So you know Musashi from like Fate Go?
Uh-huh.
And she's a saber.
Yes.
Is she good? Like what's her rarity level?
She's 5-star. That's the high rarity.
Is it? Like that's like she's like one of the best.
I wouldn't. Are you saying best as in like in meta use, like actually good?
No, but like in the Fate universe, like she's powerful.
She is fairly powerful, but you can't trust the Grand Order ranking system because they just rank characters that they know people will spend more money on as more rare.
Yeah, we know about the Holy Chalice. Let's go.
So that's not a good comparison.
Okay, but like how would I recognize Mrs. Musashi here? Like as a hero, like what has she done as a hero?
Well, she killed Sasaki Kojiro. That's one thing she's got going for her.
That's the assassin.
Yeah. We talked about this before.
Yeah, we did.
Musashi
we
wrote
did.
the book, and Musashi is also famous for just like dueling everyone. And just like winning like 100 duels and never losing.
The Andrew Jackson of Japan.
Yes, except like way more extreme at this time, which is why they're so famous as a samurai.
Maybe that's why she's a berserker. She just kills people.
I think yeah, I could see why in Fate rules it would qualify as one. Just like that insane drive to just fight everyone constantly.
Oh my god, this game. Come on. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, are they gonna show us the little chess pieces?
No, we gotta have the Japanese version.
I'm cool with that. I like that. Oh yeah, the mustache. Ooh, that's a cool looking Lancer. Yeah. That's stupid. Oh yeah, of course it's a fucking Shinobu. An Oni.
7種類の箱に英霊の情報が収められてサーバントになるってわけ。7人のマスター、7機のサーバント。尋ねたい。サーバントの勘がいいね。
Yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. This is actually interesting.
マスターを持たないのさ。
Okay, so there's those, and then there's 8 extra servants. The ones from the
supplying
intro.
the mana?
そのうち1機がさっきあんたたちが戦ったモサ。
Okay.
So yeah, okay, so she has 2 servants?
Yeah, how do you double up? Like, I don't get it. How do you...
Just like convinced him, like, hey, be on my team?
So she... Yeah, okay, thank you. You're asking the good questions here. Okay. So they're just like sleeping in the woods like fucking Waver Velvet did that one time, like right on the ley line. They can't expend any magic or element or energy.
続けるよ。霊脈、特に魔力を得やすい霊地があるなら、この吉原も霊地か？必ずしもそういうの。あの子はここを通る。
But now she's giving him her magical powers.
己の力。そうだったか。
So I like how this lady just has 2 berserkers then.
この儀のはぐれは。
If I had to have 2 servants, that's not the route I would go.
I disagree.
That's just like the
I'm here
mosh
for
pit
it.
approach. Just like chaos. Just like, yeah, we just rampage.
What would you get? Like maybe an archer and like a saber?
I feel like an archer and a rider would be pretty good together.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm into that.
Or just like a caster in a knight class to protect them. Any combination like that.
I do think if I ended up being a master, I would probably summon a rider. That's just like the vibes I get. He just saw her and he's like, yeah, I'm big into that. Like he's like, you remind me of Delilah.
Yeah, can you tell me why this is happening?
Oh, fuck off. Didn't we leave him at home?
No, we couldn't. This old pervert. I don't want to talk to you, but...
まずもってこの国で生まれた義東大の土
It's a German thing. Oh,
oh shit,
you
he
never
touched
touch
it.
Grandpa. Yeah, you never touch him. You gotta wash your hands now.
めくるときに引っ張りすぎじゃ。
ごめん。てか、そっち系こいつを使えば。さっきこう言ったろ。あの子は霊地をよりどこ聞いたぞ。
If I was in charge of getting rid of this fucking book, I would just put super glue in between every single page. And then he probably doesn't burn. I would just tie a heavy weight to him and I would put him at the bottom of a river for like somebody to discover in like 20 years.
I think the better strategy is to break his spirit first. You gotta give him the old 2 towers treatment.
Oh no, Dad.
Just ruin his will to live so he won't resist.
Dad, you could not physically ejaculate while looking at that book. It would be impossible. He'd be saying things the whole time, like, please, no.
I thought you were training your output.
I couldn't if he was around.
We just need to kill this woman. Right here, right now.
I don't think we should team with her.
No, me neither. Let's take her down.
Well, we could convince her servant to like, hey, like we'll back the play here. Like you join us. All we have to kill is the big man and her, and then we're like.
But I'm saying the big man isn't even in the office right now. So Saber, you distract Berserker, and we'll kill the woman.
Yeah, but like we have to get her, the other Berserker on.
We can worry about that after this woman is dead.
Yeah, but she wouldn't just let you kill her without like saying something first.
She wouldn't get an opportunity to stop us. We have, in this room right now, there's 1 servant on each side and 1 master on each side. If the servants fight each other, we can just fucking kill her.
Oh, I see. Since we're like a samurai.
Yeah.
切腹だ。いおりがする。
いや、
さすがに男。でも。
Wait, what are we
目立つな
talking
って
about
いうのは
seppuku
本当
for?
よ。手の内を明かさぬように。
Honestly, I don't know. I was too busy thinking about how we need to kill this
高尾
one.
には
I was too busy about thinking about filling that book with
つま
cum.
り江戸の
Yes.
They're still just talking about the basic rules of this Holy Grail War.
さ
You know what? It could be useful. Like he could like if you told him that he had to be face down, he could be like a Roomba. He could just like drop stuff on the floor and you just like just like scoot on the floor. You just suck up all the dirt and like popcorn and things that you drop.
受けたまわろう。あのね。マスターなしじゃたとえ天下一の名剣を持った最強の将軍や最高のそこまでよ。はぐれでなくオッケー。
Lou, let's go get a rogue servant.
Yeah,
wanna go
I
pick
feel like
one.
that's what's the game is gonna let us do, and then that's how like the gameplay will change. It'll let us swap servants.
面白い話。
Not for like cutscenes and stuff, but for gameplay.
唯
I'm
一
willing
小
to
説
bet.
の話だけでは足りないか。
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
その調子でどんどん頼むよ。そのあたりが
I
分
want
か
the
ると
hound.
期限を切りましょう。そう。
師匠、
力の無理難題をもらっ
その通りだよ。
期限を破ったり無視したりしたら早々に死にたくなけ。
承知しました。
他のマスター
Are
の
we
居所を
enemies now?
調べて
No,
君たち
we're
に報告
basically
すればいい
working
ん
for
だ
them.
な。そういうこと。文句ないね。武蔵ちゃんのチキみたいだし、マスターとはいえ、
Oh.
もっと頼もしくなってくれたら。そう。
What?
一体
Why are we like lesser in this relationship?
I think just because, as far as the hierarchy goes, our MC is very submissive towards her servant because that's our master, essentially.
Oh, dude, she's playing it like a fiddle.
I know, but she already has two servants herself, and now she's got us in the palm of her hand.
より。
あ、
そうそう。大事なことを伝えとくよ。あんたはマスターになった。英霊を失うこと。あるいは、この3つ以外に抜ける手だ。
I'll kill you myself later in this game. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, if this was the visual novel, there would be an option like, okay, I'll work with you. Option 1, option 2, like no, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna become the most powerful like master of them all. And then option 3, like, hey, how do you feel about foursomes with one guy?
そうね。おや、かの神面武蔵ともあろう者が弟子相手では。ん？ああ、そこ。
This lady's talking mad
家
shit.
族愛とか単純に。あ、こっちのいおりくんもああなんだって。ほんと、生まれる時代を間違えたのね。
He should have been my student.
Well, I can understand why they say he was born in the wrong age, because our fucking dude just kills people for a living, and he lives in a time of peace.
せっかくだ。
Doesn't look like it.
吉原を見てみたいな。
We
Well,
fight
no.
somebody every time we walk around.
I
a
know,
corner.
I know, but supposedly during this time period in real life, there isn't really that much violence happening.
夜更け前には帰る。
But we just love trouble so much.
Let's go get our own rogue servant. That should be number 1 on the agenda right now.
Number 1 on the agenda is we'll go pet this animal,
あれは
and then we'll end the episode.
Oh, dude, yes. Show me a servant.
Wait, I forgot I have to rapidly press the button.
Mash to pet cat.
ほら。
What? She has to do it too?
Yeah. Okay. Servant time. Let's all get a servant. What
We accomplished nothing this episode.
No, we truly didn't.
We crawled through a goblin hole and then we
Last
listened to
episode,
a
you
bunch of
did pretty
exposition.
good. You want me to keep it about the same difficulty, or should I make it a little bit more challenging this time?
No, I want the same difficulty. We'll ramp up over time. The series is gonna take us 100 episodes.
I think you can probably get this one. Yeah, okay. This will work. Here we go.
I never got to finish what I was talking about sumo wrestlers. Oh, dude, this guy looks cool as fuck. This is an American hero. He has to be American, right? Oh, I'm trying to figure out what that thing is. It looks like a cannon? Cannon, maybe? Or a shield? Is it a cannon?
Yes.
Alright, so he's an archer.
Yes, he is an archer.
Okay. An archer... He's got, like, a military jacket. And he's, like, in the wild frontier. Like, I feel like this is, like, Davy Crockett or, like, Daniel Boone or somebody like that. Like, an American legend.
I mean, I'm not here to give you hints, but I have to say this just to be said. Do you think if Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone were heroic spirits, that is the look they would give them? That would be insane.
Yeah, you're saying he's too majestic, like too sexy.
He doesn't have that like wild appearance. He's not wearing a coonskin cap.
Yeah, but I did think about that, Dan, but they do try to like spice them up and like make them look good.
They
like,
do.
You know
so
what I mean?
go with your heart.
With my heart. I'm trying to think, like, who's known for big cannons? Is this Alexander Hamilton? He was in charge of artillery during the Revolution.
Is that your guess?
No. Give me like 2 more seconds. Let me think. Let me look up something.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. What are you looking up? The judges will have to determine if that's allowed or not.
It's not like, I'm not like, how would I look up like who he is?
Well, no, but I need to know what you gotta look up. Because how do I know what it is?
I wanted to know who else was in charge, like at the Alamo, because he kind of reminds me of yeah, it was William Travis, the Texan commander of the Alamo. Dude, I don't know. I feel like it's somebody like that. Paul Bunyan doesn't make sense. He's got like a military jacket, like he's in charge. He's like maybe he could be an admiral, but like he doesn't have a boat. Okay, I know what I'm gonna say. That is because just based off the geography and kind of the sexy look in the commander jacket, I think this is the guy. What's his name? He died at General Custer. This is General Custer.
General Custer?
Yeah, from Custer's Last Stand. The
no,
big one.
That is not correct. This is your big mistake, Jesse, and this is how I know that you listen to history and don't look at history. That uniform is not at all an American military uniform, even slightly.
Okay, it could be like French.
It's French, yeah. It's
Yeah,
very
I was gonna
French.
say it could be French. Hold on, don't tell me then. Is this like a French frontiersman, like in Canada?
No, you're done guessing. It's Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh shit. Yeah, he was an artillery guy. Fuck. It was the background that threw me off. Cause like the background looks like kind of like the wild frontier.
It's kind of just like the trees, which they also have in Europe.
No, if he was like in like a snow field with like some ice, like some like frigid like soldiers.
That would not be him at his strongest though, Jesse. That would be him at his lowest.
See, I did think it kind of looked like a French uniform, but no, they did have blue jackets like back in like the Revolution time.
But they didn't have that flared like white bit
times.
With the buttons, and we didn't really go for the fancy shoulder pads as much.
He's pretty cool though. I dig it. I dig the design. I dig that he's like an artillery master. That's pretty cool. I'm into it, but yeah, I didn't do it good. The background threw me off. That's my Johns here.
That's, I mean, you can say that, but that's all in your head that you, for some reason, you instantly assume trees equal it's the American frontier.
Yes. And everybody stand up for me in the comments.
That is just you being dumb and getting it too attached onto a weird thing. All right, no points for Jesse this time for the first episode.
Bummer.
Yeah, goodbye.